Am I the jerk for not sharing my inheritance? Posted by InheritanceMine. So, bit of background, I was a big oops. My bio mom was a wealthy woman who apparently never wanted marriage or kids. She met my dad at a work event, same job type, different locations, not sharing specifics for anonymity, and they started seeing each other casually for a few months, and then boom, her pill, the condom, and the plan B all failed to stop me from existing. My mother was going to abort me, but my father begged her not to because he was actually married and was told his wife only had like a 1% chance of ever carrying a baby to term. She agreed only on the stipulation that she can give me up, no visitation, no parenting, nothing but child support, and he and his wife reached an agreement and took me under the ruse she'd raise me as her biological daughter. Needless to say, I never met my bio mom, but it doesn't get any better for me from there. My stepmom actually ended up having a miracle about a year after I was born, a son. My brother has never treated me any different, and I love him dearly, but I could always tell I was never my parents' priority. I more or less just kind of existed to be seen, never heard, or really acknowledged unless it was something for the family. When I turned 13, I got the opportunity to meet my bio grandma, Mom's mom. She had no idea I existed and petitioned for visitation. I loved it so much with her that I asked if I could live with her. My dad and stepmom seemed happy to be rid of me and accepted. My bio mom never visited her mom anyway, a rift over her not settling down and having kids. Well, that was 6 years ago. My bio mom just died a month ago and surprisingly left everything she owned to me with the stipulation that I go to school for business and better myself, according to her letter that the lawyer and trustee told me about. This is life-changing money I'm talking. I went from lowest middle class. Grandma left everything to me, but it wasn't a lot, just the house and a couple thousand, to a multi-millionaire. Now my dad and stepmom are on my case to share the money. I have no idea how they found out as Grandma passed last year. Right after I graduated, it was her dream to see me graduate, and she had been sick for a few years. And the only person I talked to is my brother, but I never even told him. Apparently, they don't have the money to send him to an Ivy League school like they've always wanted, but money is no longer an object for me. I know they raised me for 13 years, but this money could really change my life. Am I the jerk if I don't share it? Update 1. I made an appointment with the attorney and trustee handling my situation to see if I even could. But I won't just give them money. I've been reading the comments, I really have, and a lot tell me about some sort of fund I could set up that would go to his school only. And funny enough, I talked to my brother about this whole mess. He doesn't even want to go to an Ivy League school. He wants to go to art school, but dad and stepmom refuse to pay for it, saying it's a waste of time and of his talents. So now I don't know why they want money if it's not for his schooling. Update 2. I'm not sure about the protocol of an update, but I have one. I made an appointment to see the lawyer and trustee handling my bio mom's estate. So the gist of the meeting ended with them telling me that how my mother wrote her will, in order for the inheritance to truly be mine, I have to go to business school. So I couldn't even give money to my dad and stepmom even if I wanted to, which, thanks to all of you, I learned I have no moral obligation to do and won't be doing. Plus, I talked to my brother, and he doesn't even want to go to an Ivy League school. He wants to go to art school, and dad and stepmom refuse to pay for it. I offered to him that after I complete my business degree, which I'm going to do, I would be more than happy to pay for his art school. He graciously accepted and told our dad, and it did not go well. They have threatened to disown him. They apparently want him to be a lawyer or doctor or something with a high salary so he can take care of them, I guess. They had a massive blowout fight, and he is now moving out of their house and into mine. While he's still in high school, he is technically 18 now, so I'm not sure if I'll get in trouble with the police, but I wasn't about to let my brother live in the streets. I've been driving him to and from school while still working until I can register for business school. Thank you to all who commented and offered advice. Update 3. Not sure if anyone still cares since it's been over a year, but I still get messages, so I'll provide an update. Last I updated, my brother moved in with me, and my dad and stepmom were pissed, to say the least. They did try calling the police, but once he showed his ID being he's 18, they pretty told my parents there's nothing they can do. They upped the ante and started harassing me at my house and eventually my workplace until I threatened them with legal action. They've sent letters ranging from wanting to reconcile to blaming me for stealing their child to begging for money and back to angry rants. Not sure what happened to the somewhat neglectful parents who left me to my own devices, but I never thought I'd miss them as opposed to the parents who won't leave us alone. I've gone no contact for the foreseeable future, as has my brother. Speaking of, my brother is doing great. He's got a part-time job right now, and he's doing school part-time at a local community college to get some gen eds out of the way. I'm about 6 months out from earning my bachelor's degree in business administration. I'm debating a master's, but I'm just trying to get this done as fast as possible so I can send my brother to art school. I also entered the dating scene and have been going steady with my boyfriend for the past 9 months. Definitely looking like marriage material, and we've already discussed and agreed upon a prenup, so no worries there. Aside from my annoying parents, things are looking great for us. Unless my parents do something drastic, I doubt I'll update again. Thanks everyone for reading.